Looking for a fast-charging, ultra-responsive stylus for your iPad? Meet the 2X Fast Charge Active Stylus Pen, designed for 2018 to 2025 Apple iPads. Take your creativity and productivity to the next level. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
TV Talk Nation. It's time to talk about a show that needs fixing, and not just with its sonic screwdriver, but also with its reputation. Doctor Who, for those who may be new to the world of time-traveling adventures, is a British sci-fi series that has been around for decades. But lately, it seems like the show's biggest mistake might be too late to fix. According to recent viewership numbers, Doctor Who isn't pulling in the audience it once did. Last week, only 1.58 million people tuned in overnight to watch Lux, and this week, 1.9 million watched The Well, still below the show's average overnight viewership of around 2 million. And when you factor in consolidated viewing figures, which include streaming, the numbers are even lower, at around 3.5 million. Now I know what you're thinking. What's gone wrong with Doctor Who? Well, as it turns out, there are two main issues. The first is perception. People just don't think the new series is very good, and while there are a few reasons for that, like some clunkers from Ncuti Gatwa's run, I think it's fair to say it's a bit unfair. But the second problem is more existential. In today's world, where there's so much content to watch and catch up on, Doctor Who needs to cut through the noise. Unfortunately, that's becoming increasingly difficult in a market full of AAA TV shows. The BBC has finally realized this issue and is taking steps to address it. In fact, the season 15 finale won't be unceremoniously dumped on iPlayer at 8 a.m. like other episodes. Instead, you'll have to plonk your bum in front of the idiot's lantern. I couldn't resist, at 7 p.m., and watch it like we did in the good old days. But what this means is that Doctor Who needs to be appointment viewing, not disposable streaming fodder. It needs to be a show that people will wait for, something that will make them think, I must watch this. And that's exactly what the BBC is trying to do with its recent announcement, showing the episode in UK cinemas. Now, as a TV nerd, I'm glad to see Doctor Who restored to its pride of place on Saturday nights. But I have to admit, I'm also cynical about it being too little, too late. Audiences are quick learners, and if they've learned that to think of Doctor Who as a streaming show, then it's going to be difficult, even for a Time Lord, to wind back the clock. That's why this is such an important moment for the BBC and for fans like us. We need to demand more from our favorite shows and support them in all their glory. So, let's make some noise and tune in to Doctor Who at 7 p.m. on Saturday night. It's time to bring back the magic of television as we know it. TV Talk Nation, that's all for now.